now this is very interesting.
Yeah, this is the most interesting part, just for iOS 16.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
CarPlay, what do you think when they showed this? What you're seeing right now?
I was so excited to use that on my car because it looks so nice, bro. Just for like current car manufacturers, right? Their design is okay. I mean, better car has better design for their user interface, user AI,
Yes.
UI, right?
Yep.
But if you have like a cheaper car like Toyota, Ford, their design is ancient.
Very old. Yeah, it's so slow also, comparatively, like laggy sometimes.
Yeah, true.
Not 60 FPS,
that's the thing.
like 20 or something.
So Apple just imagine like you're looking at those old dashboard every day, and then one day you say, okay, Apple designed a futuristic dashboard, bring right in front of you. You'd love to use it every day.
I agree. This looks awesome in my
right?
opinion.
Yeah, and from the keynote, you have so many access of even like control of your car.
Yeah.
Like the car information, the fuel mileage,
Yes.
the temperature, and you can even use the CarPlay to dial your climate control.
Yeah, you can. It's quite sophisticated, in my opinion.
But my question is here. So, if we want to go get access of the car information or control deeply, you have to go access with the ECU.
Yes.
How can Apple do that?
So what they said is they're going to work with car companies to implement this in the car. So it's not every single car can just plug in and do it. It will be optimized per car for what dashboard they have, because each car has a different dashboard too. That's important to know. And
so yeah,
each company also has their own system, like security or whatnot, and the control system is very different for almost each car. So they're gonna work individually, and they said that they would. So what do you think? How would they work about it? That's what they said, though.
So in that case, bro, I think even we get the update from our phone to our 16, and we connect it to our car, we won't see the next gen of the CarPlay. It has to be updated with our car manufacturer.
Definitely.
Probably like when we're gonna update our car in the future, a couple of years later, we will get this feature. Is that what you mean here?
That's what Apple was suggesting. And I found an article about this recently.
Okay.
That Verge just put it up very recently, today actually, that many car companies actually haven't figured out if they let CarPlay take over the entire dashboard, because that's what they're showing.
Yeah.
The whole dashboard is just Apple. And if you scroll down the words, they reached out to 12 automakers, okay, like major ones. So Beamers, these guys said that they want to work on this, integrated. Volvo is like, they don't really have a plan to share, but they support it. Toyota said they don't want to comment on it right now.
Okay.
Ford says that we don't even have any information about this additionally at the moment. Polestar is really... So far, Polestar is the only company that's really, fully into it. And they already told you where it's coming.
But Polestar is an electric company, electric car company.
Exactly, and this thing is already coming to Polestar too. They already told you which car is coming. So you see over here, so it mentions CarPlay will come to Polestar 2 as a part of an OTA, over-the-air update later this month.
Oh.
So...
bro, for electric cars, it makes sense.
That's the old CarPlay though, right? The new one will come in the future. Yeah, go on.
Bro, for those like electric cars, you can. Everything basically is controlled by their operating system, just like Tesla.
Yeah.
You buy a car, but you don't have full access because Tesla locked those features.
Yes.
Like you buy a Model 3, right? You don't have like even heated seat if you don't select that option. But the hardware is right on it. You have to pay for like pay to Tesla to unlock that feature.
You're correct. That's exactly how it works.
So for those electric cars, this is such a smart idea. They can just put this feature right away. But for some traditional car companies like Porsche, Ford, even GM, Mercedes here, they couldn't give that much access of it.
No, I agree. I understand what you're saying.
Because controlling the internal combustion engine and controlling the motors are totally different algorithms.
Yeah, but thankfully they don't really have to control the system. They just need to read the sensor. The only thing they're controlling is
you
like...
are going to deal the climate control.
Yeah,
You're
but that's the same
trying
on
to
the motor vehicle or the electric vehicle, right? The electric HVAC system will be the same.
Not really, bro.
No, like the interface. Like, okay, so you move a button.
Yeah, for interface, it's the same thing.
Exactly.
But for like internal combustion engine car, the climate control also have to sync with the internal combustion engine. How the engine operates to generate the heat, to generate the cool air. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's already pre-built. I don't think Apple has access to that. They have basically what you have a dashboard on your car, in your car.
Oh, you mean just like dashboard, just what it shows in front, right?
And then they move. So for example, climate, okay, it's 30 degrees. You want to make it 22. You just move it to 22. Now the car has its own system how it does it for the combustion electric. Like, okay, that Apple is just a button, basically, just acting as a button, as a regulator. That's how I think they'll do it. But the only concern is obviously security. You've hacked the whole dashboard now. That's not like such an issue, in my opinion. Like, you can't control the speed of the car, right? It's just a dashboard. It just reads the speed, like the sensors there. But what if you, like, I don't know, what if it does not work correctly, you know?
Yeah.
And you don't see the map correctly. It's something, or the display is off, like the radio is completely messed up.
Yeah.
It's so many things can go wrong.
Oh, bro, have you ever thought about in this way? This is like the mid product before Apple released their AppleCar.
Oh, that's smart, yeah.
Because they couldn't do it right now. They just use those other manufacturers to do the test, how it works in the best way.
Okay, I have another thing following up that. It's my question. Do you think the car they just showed right now was the Apple Car?
Good point.
What do you think?
I couldn't say that because the steering wheel looks not from Apple, but the main console and even the front dashboard, yes.
That
probably.
looks Apple, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like how it's scaled, right? There's a whole gap. See over here?
Yeah.
Like there's a long gap between this and the front control panel and the dashboard behind. There's a gap here. You think that's how Apple will build it? Like the display is further away from the steering wheel. As you can see, it's a gap between the steering wheel and the display. It's not like behind it like a standard car. You know how you have the speedometer right behind the wheel? This one seems like there's a distance. Like you can tell in this render what they've done. There is a distance. Because you can see the reflection and everything. Like there's a huge gap there. This could be Apple Car.
It looks like an Apple design.
Could be Apple
It's so
Car.
clean.
I'm telling you, you can put your tissue box here or whatever, or you know,
it's gonna fly, bro.
don't
put that in.
They'll put like a Nest here, like you know how you have on dashboards, right? The Nest to put whatever you want on your dashboard, basically. This is your dashboard, and that is your screen. It's just, how can you see the road ahead of you if it's set up like this? You'll have to.
If Apple gonna do that, everything will go with camera.
Camera, right?
Yeah, you can just easily look at the screen, and the camera will tell you everything there.
Fair enough.
Like Audi right now, they're like e-tron. You know that car?
Yes.
The back mirror is camera.
That's like seems to be the theme these days, right?
Yeah.
But You know what I really liked is you have the Apple Maps right at the center. This is my favorite part because
Yeah.
you have the speedometer on the left, all right, and you have the gear on the right.
Yeah. Gear.
So yeah, like obviously drive,
Yeah.
but you can see exactly where you need to go right at the center instead of looking over here on the right side. You know, as you do, like you click maps, right, and you have to look here
Yeah.
mostly
Yeah.
or here. Guess what? You can just see it right where you see a speed. I like
Yes.
that. I like that a lot.
Yeah, I think you're right. This is probably the Apple Car prototype
Right?
rendering.
I think
They
it
showed
is.
here.
I think it is. They
Yes.
didn't say it, but this
And
could
then
be.
they just like do some make some product right in the middle before they release their Apple Car.
Yeah, that's a
That
good
people
observation.
get used of it.
Yeah. It's a good observation by you. This is like how Google made Android, right? They sold Android to other
Yeah.
companies and then they start making Pixel later on. So that's exactly what Apple's doing. I agree.
Yeah, but the sad part is we couldn't use it until next gen cars.
Oh, it's fine.
Yeah,
If we even
I-
get cars in the future.
Bro, I cannot wait to use this Apple CarPlay.
Yeah, look awesome in my opinion.
Yeah.
Sync with your iPad, sync with your iPhone.
Another thing I hope they can bring it into the Apple CarPlay is they call spatial audio.
Oh yeah.
Oh, can you imagine like enjoy the audio experience in your car?
Yeah, you could listen to anything, even listening to, you know what I would really like audio, spatial audio in the car for? Many people listen to sports commentary in the cars. They do when it's happening.
Oh yeah.
If it's spatial, it sounds so awesome. Like you're right there.
Yes. Feels
But-
like you're on the in the match.
Exactly. Or if you're listening to our podcast, it'll feel like you're right there as well. So
Okay, yeah,
who
you're
knows?
right.
So that's cool. But yeah, let's see. It's interesting. I'm very excited to see this. This is my highlight of iOS so far with this show.
Yeah.